Hello, Dominic Holland here, introducing to you his blog, which I've been writing for many years now, over 10 years I think, and it's going to go online. Apparently that's the way forward, so I'm going to do that. I'm embracing technology. This is a blog that I published on August the 26th. It's called A Big Announcement. I write on anything that occurs to me, very often about family life, but anything I notice that catches my eye that I think I can get into a short blog, less than 800 words, and this is called A Big Announcement. So if you enjoy it, please subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and I will reply. A big announcement. Nope, nothing to do with Sony, Marvel, or my eldest son, Tom. This is news regarding me, I'm afraid, but big news nonetheless with the announcement of my TED Talk being recorded in Amsterdam in early October, a trip which Nikki will accompany me on. And this is doubly handy for me, since our 25th wedding anniversary coincides with the talk, and Amsterdam being the city where Nikki finally wore down my resistance and managed to coerce a life-changing question out of me. Now, readers who don't know me might imagine that this has not been a coincidence at all, but that I am a hopeless romantic and also a fiendish planner for this piece of serendipity to occur. Conversely, those readers who do know me will realise immediately that this piece of good fortune has been a complete and utter fluke, like most of the good things that have happened in my life. So, to the TED Talk then, which is an exciting prospect for me. The good people at TED, a bit like the people from Google and Amazon, in that I've never met them, came to me with an open invitation to speak for 18 minutes on any topic of my choosing. Not replete with such opportunities, and since my TV days are long gone, naturally I said yes, immediately, yes, and before I gave such attention to the brief that accompanied their invitation. A speech that is interesting, full of bright ideas, and is inspirational. Oh, I thought, but too late to reconsider. Plus, when I accepted, the recording date was way off in advance, and so I had plenty of time hoping that something might occur to me. My forthcoming talk is billed as Never Write Yourself Off. I must have called it this myself, since no one has read what I've written nor even heard it. And so I fret a little now that the title could be misconstrued as a talk by a man who never gave up and one who has finally made it. A corollary then to my story Eclipsed. And on this, I am quick to allay anyone's fears, because my talk is not going to be this at all. I'm not explaining that with perseverance we can all break through. A thin message at best, not terribly helpful, and a smug theme to boot. Hey guys, I kept trying and guess what? I made it. No one wants to hear this talk. So what then is my message and my talk? Well, that's a good question, and you'll need to wait and see. But it will be somewhat inspirational, and to an extent comic. It will draw on themes from Eclipsed, and it will highlight the most important thing that Nikki and I have ever done as parents. And on this, an alternative but less snappy title could be How Everyone Can Distinguish Themselves and Stand Out from the Crowd. But like I say, as yet, no one has read what I've written nor heard it, and so you'll have to wait and see. I make no great claims to great successes in my life, nor prowess, but I do say this to my boys with boring regularity, that with age comes mistakes, and with mistakes comes wisdom. And whilst I'm not so wise, I have made loads of bloody mistakes in my life, and if mistakes are a lesson, and they can be learned from, then I must have some wisdom to share. A TED Talk then by the Grand Wizard Dominic Holland coming soon. And finally, a nod also to the people who know me very well and will have smiled wryly at the notion of Nikki wearing down my resistance. More accurately, it was Nikki keeping her options open for a much better suitor, taller to start with, to come along before finally relenting to the funny little bloke who is prone to mistakes. So that was a blog I wrote in August. I've had loads of comments, 28 comments, so you can join them if you'd like that. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and do like it if you did. And we'll see you soon.